Hello there, you're on the Heart of Reddit channel. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Get your popcorn ready and enjoy. 1 Mic and 1 MNC. I worked at this company for around 10 years as an IT guy. After some changes in the company, starting with the president, the IT manager was fired and then my supervisor was also let go. The new manager was in the company for quite some time and knew I was pretty much the leader of service desk, and he told me he would trust and count on me to keep things running now that we didn't have the supervisor with us. I told him sure I'd help. I did not want to let my teammates get even more swamped. A few weeks go by until he decides to turn around a decision I've made, which not only made me look bad, but also created some inconvenience for some users. At the point he told me to always come to him first before deciding something, and so I did. Every little thing that came by I'd forward directly to him. As he did not have any experience as a manager, especially in SD, he would always ask me what I thought and I'd also reply with, "I think that this decision is yours." This is where my compliance ends and where my non-compliance starts. After a month or two of being completely lost, he decides to appoint his protege X as the new SD supervisor, unquotes, because this was not an actual promotion. I like this guy, he's worked in SD before and could probably handle things, but I asked my manager, so is he being promoted as supervisor, to which he replied no and that he was only in that position to help him. I then told him that if X was not my boss I wouldn't get anything to him, and continued to get everything directly to the manager. This went on until everyone was let go for a cheaper outsourcing company, which backfired. X didn't hold long on the fake supervisor seat, and manager was later let go as well. Do I smell bacon? Back in the 70s, I was a teenager and working the graveyard shift as a fry cook in an all-night diner. I had been pals with the old night manager, but when a new one replaced him, we didn't hit it off. I resented that he had replaced the old boss I liked, and he resented that I was an arrogant smartass. It was an open kitchen, picture a Denny's. That evening it was hot in the kitchen, so I cranked up the ventilation, but the night manager said this made it too drafty out front, and told me to turn down the fans. I argued with him, and he repeated the order. I kept arguing until finally he said, "I'm in charge here, not you. Now just turn off the damn fans." Then he stormed off to do something in his office. Like I said, I was an arrogant smartass, so I turned off the ventilation entirely, and then I cooked up a pound of bacon on the grill. I may have overcooked it a little. It was very late at night and there were only 1 or 2 customers drinking coffee at the counter. By the time the manager returned to the dining room, there was so much smoke it was hard to see, but a rich, inviting bacon aroma permeated the dining room. Got fired for that one. Had a new job the next day. In those days we had an expression, "Oh well, I was looking for a job when I found this one." My manager has problems with clock watchers. In my last job, when I started I would log in as soon as I got there, and if I had anything to finish up I would do it before I left. I didn't mind as I'm a team player. This resulted in me doing 20-30 mins a day unpaid, but I liked the company and liked a clear desk. Fast forward 2 years and my father-in-law was terminally ill. We got a call from the hospital telling us we had to get there ASAP as he didn't have long left. I told my manager and left at 3:45. Core hours were 10:04. The next month my pay was docked for half a day. I had already made 2 hours extra unpaid that week, but they told me they couldn't make exceptions, and the extra I did was my own decision. Alrighty then. I came in on the dot and left in the dot. I did this for 5 years. I worked to the letter of my contracted hours. My manager was talking to a new starter and in my earshot she told him she hated clock watchers who left on the dot as this doesn't show company loyalty. I leaned over and replied, "Loyalty works both ways, and being docked half a day's pay for attending the deathbed of a beloved family member, when I'd already done more than my weekly hours, was cruel and unfeeling. So I show the company the same level of compassion they showed me. After all, rules are rules and exceptions cannot be made." The new starter started on the dot, and left on the dot as did the whole staff. I dread to think how many extra hours they lost over the whole department over the next few years.